Hello, I'm Raziel, and so it's Heresy Thursday, and today, finally, the White Scars get a character, which is a Primarch, and honestly, it's Hibou Khan, or Hibou Khan. He looks really good. They're really hitting these characters out of the park here. This is just such a lovely character. I've got zero complaints to this. Actually, not true. I don't like this here. This little tuft of hair on the sword. It looks a little bit silly in my opinion. It doesn't actually have any real use or anything. It looks like they had to put an extra tuft on hair just to go. Look. He is obviously Mongolian. No, it's Mongolian inspired. So, and he's from the Jaguars. So we had to put this on here. So yeah, I think that's like the only real oopsie here. This is a lovely model. I love how the leather here stretches up over his armor. You got the belt here. I like that. See, these tufts of hair here look cool. These look nice. And like I said, I do like it. Looks like, here's a bit of an oopsie here though. I think this is probably, again, bad painting on their part. Because you can see on this side, you can see it goes all the way down and through. Where that would have done the same this side. Because you can see the top here. But it's all like being cut off here. Like I said, it just seems like a little bit of an oopsie there. Yeah, it's such a lovely model. I think he looks cool. And this is, to me, is how a model should be. He is not in a heroic pose. He's not standing there all stoic and like, hey, I'm big hero, look at me in my hero pose. This is a pose full of movement. I mean, also, you have the cloak here, nicely, like, it's not even wafting on it, it's like, it's so in contrast to his body. That is a sharp uptake, like he suddenly stopped, and the cloak's just, suddenly swinging back with the momentum. Same here. I love this sword, again, apart from this bit. It's big, it looks like he's actually hefting it. It's not like, it doesn't feel like it's light to him. It looks like it's a heavy blade, even for an Astartes. This, to me, is a wonderfully well-posed model. This is the sort of thing I like to see, because it's so full of movement. Even though he is standing still, this is the best bit about it, even though he's standing still, and it is obviously a still pose, it doesn't look like he's just stood still. It's not like he's posed for it. It looks like he's been pushed back, and he's suddenly just caught his bearings, and he's stopped to make a counter. Like in anime, when the hero gets hit back, and all of a sudden you see all the dirt fly up, and everything, and then they suddenly just strike back. That's what this pose looks to me. It is honestly, this is the sort of pose I love to see. I love this sort of shoe here. It's a little bit different. It's got that little upturn on the toes. It means that it is designed as a weapon as well. This isn't just a shoe. It's not just a boot. That is a weapon. It has been reinforced so he can kick someone and it will cause more damage with that point. Yeah, gotta say, lovely model. The helmet as well, such cool design. This is such a nice design. I love this. Flaring here. The helmet head looks like he's actually squinting and ready to, like, he's just been hit and he's just about to hit back even harder. Yeah, this is such a cool pose. First things first, I will say this, because this is just something I would do, because I'm not a fan of top knots at all. I would get rid of this top knot. I'm not a fan of top knots. I don't think it adds anything to the model. I would just get rid of it, just file it down so it's round, and just keep the decoration there. That's up to you. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, because, it is obviously a white scar, and it fits his aesthetic. It's just something I don't like. It fits this model, but I don't like it. That's all. And again, we see very little symbology here. You've got the white scar symbol there, and you've got it there, and you have his personal symbol there, and that's it. So even by looking at him, without these two things here, you would know this dude is a white scar straight away. And even to further the fact this looks like he has just been hit and he's ready to hit back, that face is a face full of concentration. Not concentration. He's about to hit back. This isn't someone who's hitting first face. This is very much a retaliatory face. He's been hit, and he's ready to go back and strike again even harder. Oh god, I do like this model. I'm not going to do White Scars, but I might get this one, and I might add him to my... not bloody... I don't know, but I'll add him to one of my armies. I'm going to get him just to add him to one of my armies, because he looks so cool. Such a nice model. I do like it. I really do. This is when Forge World and GW do a model right. I don't think we're going to see anything like this for a long time. See, stuff like this, where the sword sheath, the threading has been on the outside, not the inside, so it doesn't get so easily cut by the blade on the drawing. So when you draw the blade, you're not cutting through it. It's basically been separated, so it's not so harsh on the sheath. Yeah, I like this. I do like this model. It's really cool. I love... it's so well done, and I'm actually quite surprised. As you can see, there's no White Scars symbol on his backpack. You've got the fur here, the lining, which again looks really nice. You've got, like I said, his own symbology here. Yeah, I've got to say, this looks really, really nice. Honestly, this really fits the Mongolian aesthetic. Well, the Asian aesthetic. Yeah, really nice model. I'm just really impressed with how heavy they made the sword look. That looks like he's not wielding it easily. He's struggling to wield that sword. Again, adding to the fact that this is a retaliatory position, a defensive position ready to strike back. And honestly, I was thinking about this, and when I get this, I may get another one of these. This is Walks Looking from War Cradle, and give him this base. Have him on this base, and have that, so he's front foot's here, back foot's here, sword around here. Let's bring it up a bit more. So basically, that's just all the dust and sand being pushed back by him being pushed back. I will be putting him on this base, because I think that would suit him so well. Definitely fits the anime look of him. You know? Yes, such a lovely model. They've done so well on this, I'm actually quite impressed. When I say less is more, this is the sort of thing I mean. It's so excellent, expertly done. This is a lovely model.
Stop! My penis can only get so erect.
It really is. And let's go down to his rules here. Seeker of Atonement. If Hibou Khan is your army's warlord, then both Hibou Khan and his unit gains the Rampage 2 special rule, even better. And if a Hibou Khan has not been removed as a casualty, basically, if Hibou Khan has not been removed as a casualty when he's your warlord, you can make an additional reaction during the opposing player's movement phase. That's good, so 2 reactions during their movement phase, extra hard and extra naughty. But if he has been removed, then you get an extra reaction during the opposing player's assault phase. Yeah, I've got to say, his rule set is in the Better Garment book. Battle for Better Garment campaign book. I'm not happy about this, and I do think the rules need to be free. We do need to make these rules PDF, so you can download them anytime. If you want to get this model, I don't want to spend the extra £30 to use him. I think it seems a bit silly at this point, when everyone else does, these things for free. So that's like the only real issue with him, like just that, and that you have to buy an extra book to use him. It's something I don't like. You know this, guys. I've said it before, and I'll say it forever. If his rules were in the Legion Astartes book, wouldn't be complaining, because you need that book to play White Scars anyway. But this is the one model for White Scars, and it's going to be in that book. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. But no, he is a lovely, lovely model. I cannot really make any real complaints. I do like him. I like this face. I like the fact that it isn't a face that's going to attack. He's been hit. He's going back. And I like the fact it is so full of movement, even when it's standing still. This is him sliding on his feet. It is. He's sliding on his feet to go back, We see it in anime all the time, when you see all the ground cracking underneath. And they actually did a good job of this to make that look even better with the positioning of these little stones as well. You can see that they're actually either side of the foot and done underneath, and I would have just made this a bit smoother personally and really given it that anime look. That's just what I would do. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I like this video. I like this model, I should say. It's really cool. Like, comment, and subscribe as always, guys. I'm going to start saying that from now on, but I'll say it at the end anyway. And I hope to see you all again soon. Links to Whaling Games down below if you wish to save up to 20% on your Warhammer. And there's Forbidden Planet if you like comics, DVDs, manga, anime. Especially if you like anime, you'll know what I mean when I talked about his pose. And my comics as well down below if you want to see Little Red Riding Hoods go ham on some cyborg werewolves. And finally, there is my merchandise, comics, t-shirts, cups, mugs, etc., etc. All that